Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's a beautiful spring day outside. It's very warm in here. I'm making bread, and all of that might be more interesting than what we're about to discuss. But I was fortunate enough, there are also crows outside. I was fortunate enough to be watching my dashboard as a video pops up from 13 minutes ago from our girl, Amberlynn Reid. So this will be a react to a modern piece of video, and we'll talk about what's going on in her world for 2020. And here we go.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. We are starting it in my closet. I not even normally, always shower at night, but I feel like showering in the morning, it's not really the morning, but I did just wake up, so it's my morning. No. It's actually like 1 p.m. So I'm just choosing what I want to wear, and I figured we would do a little tour. So here's a closet tour. These are actually clean, so don't mind that. I do have to put them away. Here, underwear, pants. So that's what I keep in there. Obviously, hangers that aren't being used, shoes. This is like a foot bath, if you will. Got my bra hung. Those are
I don't wear a bra. Is it normal to hang them like in place of pride in your closet?
These towels for when we give her a bath. Those are some pictures that I have not hung. Just a duffel bag. The box my camera.
Just a duffel bag. This fake Louis Vuitton. Just a duffel bag.
And then more pictures I have not hung. So here is my muumuus, my maxi dresses, anything long that I just wear in the house. And just
I'm confused. Wasn't there a point where she just gotten out of surgery and she was saying, this isn't my style, I'm only wearing this while I'm healing and for comfort? In the history of clothes within the Reid household, just get rid of the stuff that you don't want. Give it to Goodwill.
Throw on. Next, we got the cardigans or anything that is sweater that is just like open. Then back there are all my sweaters that are closed and not open. You guys know what I mean. And before I move on to this side, this is how I do this. I have to wear the one that's in front, and then as I put away the clean ones, they go back here.
So eagle eye viewers would be able to clock the sequential order of videos based on this layout of the wardrobe, I guess.
So it's like an assembly line. I don't know, it's like I have to when it comes to these. It's really weird. And then when I hang up my cardigans, they have to go here. Same with the sweaters, they have to go there. So these are my shirts, and when I hang them, the ones that I've worn that I'm just putting away, they have to go back here. So that just goes to show that these shirts I haven't worn in a long time because, again, it's like an assembly line. But I don't have to wear these in order. I only have to wear these in order. I know it's probably so confusing and weird, I'm sorry.
It's not confusing and it's not weird. Your clothing is an expression of your personal taste, preference, however you want to look or are happy looking. I think all of us understand that that can be quite challenging as a bigger person. She has a lot to choose from though.
And here are my dresses. Same goes with this. When I put them away, the cleanest, newest, what I've worn has to go right here. And then up here is a mess of purses. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's a lot of junk. During 2020, it became apparent that my house was overstuffed with things that I hadn't utilized or used. Right, and we're back.
I might rearrange the top parts, but I like how I got all this organized for sure.
Hello everyone. Sorry about the lighting. We have two blown
It's very dark
bulbs up there that we need to get fixed. I'd do it myself. I just don't have a step ladder tall enough because our ceiling is quite high. So I figured I'd just show you what I got at the store. It was just a quick little trip because I just needed cheese, shredded cheese, because I'm using the leftovers from last night to have lunch. It's just gonna be like a salad with ground beef in it and some taco sauce, like taco salad, you know. So I got Fiesta blend cheese and some chips to put in it, some Honest Tea, Moroccan mint green tea. I love mint tea, so I'm actually wanting to try.
Hot tip, making iced tea at home real quick and easy, cheap.
This and see if it's any good. I also got this treat, is the brand, marshmallow moisture stick for my lips. It's USDA organic. I never ever eat ramen because I grew up on it a lot. Yes, we had a lot of home cooked meals, but like in the daytime when
it's Amber that eats all the ramen. Yeah.
My parents were at work and I was home alone, I really didn't want to cook a full-fledged meal, so we would have a lot of ramen packets. I actually don't think I've ate ramen since I lived in Tennessee back in 2015. I don't think I've had it since.
Ramen was the primary diet of Zach at university. So it was 2 packets of mingering with white bread, butter, carb city. I do miss salt and carbs.
So I got 2 packs, beef and chicken. Of course, I'm not going to have them together. That's gross. And I'm going to put
That's gross.
Diced roasted garlic tomatoes in it. Delicious. You should try it. That is all I got.
You can argue that tomatoes from a tin have different qualities than fresh tomatoes, but if you are going to just want to add tomato and garlic to something, pan, fresh tomatoes, garlic, oil, delicious.
I keep cutting my own head off here. Is that better? Is that better now? Dang, what if I really was this short? Ew, I don't like this. But thank you for watching, and we will talk to you later.
Okay, you guys, so I just got out of the shower. That's why my hair is wet and crazy. I got Chick-fil-A, and I wanted to show you what I got. I got this side kale salad. I've never had kale salad before. I could be wrong. I don't remember, but I wanted to try it. It does come with some almonds that you can put on top.
I hate kale.
And then I got the wrap that I really like. All that's in there is chicken and lettuce and some cheese, grilled chicken, and I'm gonna dip it in fat-free honey mustard. So I want to do a taste test.
It might be fat-free. It's full of sugar.
Of the kale salad. I'm a little nervous. A lot of people are like, why do you get nervous trying food? Why do you always say that? It's just a normal thing. Like, other people say it too. It's not just me.
Other people might say it. It's still a weird thing. Why would you be nervous about trying food? It's not something to spike your anxiety. I don't get it.
So I'm gonna put the almonds on top. It's just roasted.
Healthy fats.
Looks good.
Delicious.
It smells good.
That's a really...
It smells familiar.
That's like a comically small side salad though. You could have that for lunch, a double portion, but comically tiny.
It kind of smells like coleslaw, if I'm gonna be 100% honest. Okay.
Ew.
Twinkie's back there. Do you guys see her?
Look at it.
She's wishing she could have some
5
kale
bites.
salad, even though she already ate. Ooh.
Again, I hate kale. Love leafy greens. I'm here for spinach and broccoli and celery and anything green and leafy, but kale is particularly aggressive in its stalky bitteriness.
I think there's like cabbage in it. Twinkie.
Looks like it.
Of course.
Oh my god, Twinkie is adorable. Just, that's all. That's the best part of this frame.
Not gonna lie, it tastes like coleslaw.
I don't know how. Probably the cabbage.
It's okay. I've never been the biggest fan of coleslaw. It tastes like a healthy coleslaw. That's what it tastes like. Now, my favorite part. See, you can eat out and be mindful about what you're choosing. So I'm just gonna add a little.
Sorry, what was that? Telling us to be mindful about what she's choosing to eat. Those wraps surely have a much higher price point than making it at home. It looks to be a tortilla or wheat wrap of some kind, lettuce and chicken. Probably mayonnaise in there. with this dressing. I mean, it's a 5-minute task at most.
A bit of this on top. I've actually only ever had this plain. I've never had it with like a dipping, so let's see.
Sauces are dangerous.
That's really good like that. For the win.
For the win.
10 out of 10, recommend. Kale salad's alright.
Hey, oh, that's okay. You can say you dislike it.
It's raining, and I'm under an umbrella. My lips look like purple. We have to go to the store to get some groceries. And we're gonna go to Target. Oh my god!
It's your turning
I need to focus. Focus! Oh wow. The rain is so peaceful. You guys are...
Wasn't she Hydra something? I feel like years ago she was telling us how she hated storms and hated rain because it made her feel a certain way. Hydra sensitive.
The sound of that on the umbrella. This is such peaceful weather. Well. This is the type of weather that you want to snuggle up and read a book. You know what I'm saying? So, babe.
For a moment, I forgot America and I thought she was driving, and I was all of a sudden excited.
How's your day been?
It's been pretty low key, except for doing dishes.
Doing dishes?
Yeah.
Doing dishes is high key.
That's pretty much the most, productive thing I've done today.
Good.
And this, and then you went
laundry.
Yes. And you went out and got a few things. You guys saw that haul from her already. She went to.
Can we colloquially reduce the term haul? What's hauling about a bag of groceries? Not even a big bag of groceries, just some cheese and some chips.
Walmart right quick. She didn't know we were gonna go grocery shopping tonight, so yeah, I just need a few things, and sometimes I just feel like I need to get out of the house. And we still have not gotten rid of those pillows, so that's cute.
Depending on the weather, depending on the weather tomorrow, I will take them.
Okie dokie artichoke. So random. I did keep my old bras because you guys, I don't want to flash no one, but this bra, I have to consistently and constantly push up whatever dress or shirt I'm wearing because it.
Don't wear a lot of bras, personally. Even during 2020 and the ness that is the world, I know that it's a challenge to find the right size of anything. Undergarments are even more of a challenge, and I hear for women it is particularly difficult because so many measurements and aspects of the garment can be changed and different. I feel like she earns enough money to be able to find someone to help her with this. She might be like me, where the majority of purchases happen online, and you kind of just have to, guess yourself into the right ensemble. But I feel as if this is kind of like a running theme in her story, that she could probably get some assistance with.
I'll show my bra like this if I didn't. And with my other bras, my old ones, it didn't do that. So I'm trying to, see and memorize, okay, I need this bra with this dress, this bra with that dress, because I'm not.
That's just getting dressed though. Like, putting an outfit together, understanding that like different things will wear differently depending on the combination. So she wears a lot of cardigans and stuff too. So
what about that whole, I'm not going to a club, I'm going to Target.
Okay, so
no one should be going to a club, particularly in America, and there's a lot to say about the virus, and in terms of social distancing and things like that. We're very fortunate in Australia. We're obviously a much smaller population and an island country, so our cases have been continuously dropping, which is good. My local area, I think our state only has like 3 active cases at the moment. It'll be nice when things get back to somewhat normal, but I feel like America, I didn't want to talk about this, I feel like in America, with everything open, essentially, yeah, there's no excuse for you continuing the lie of, I need to get out of the house and the only place I can go is Walmart.
This is something I'm working on for myself.
That's cute.
It is like...
Becky's actually quite talented when it comes to sketching and drawing. I'm really impressed with what she does, which is cool. And she's a child of the 90s just as much as I am. It clearly relaxes her, and I mean, it's cool. Like, she put this shit up on Etsy, like, people would buy it, which is hilarious. Like, they probably would be buying it for the wrong reasons, but or like Fiverr, she could get some, I don't know. I think it's great.
Vintage Halloween stuff. It's Ferdy and Casper. If you guys don't know what Ferdy and Casper is, you need to look it up because it's awesome.
I know who Casper is.
And then here is the Charlie Brown I Got a Rock scene from It's a Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, which is one of my favorites. And then I'm going to do Witch Hazel from Looney Tunes up here. And I think I'm going to do Donald Duck's 3 nephews down here in Halloween costumes. I think maybe. Might do something different.
You stand up, Tails.
That is what I've got so far.
I'm on a phone. I don't like the lighting. I don't like the lighting. No, no, no.
Change it. This is what you do for a job. Put up a light.
Don't like the lighting. Oh, what was that? Hey guys, so it is the next day. Sorry I didn't film the rest of the night. I did get a couple clothing items from Target. Ooh. So in this video, maybe later I could do like a little haul moment, maybe a try on haul moment. We just got home last night and I didn't feel like filming, so right now we actually have to go to Lowe's because we need light bulbs because 2 of ours are burnt out and it's over it. Wait, what? The light bulb is just over it, just over living. And then we have to go pick up Becky's prescriptions, and then I'm not really sure what else. So yeah, I do want to do that try on haul. Hopefully I remember. I don't know why I would forget. But you guys, so as you guys know, I'm part of like a book club that Life by Jen is doing. Her name isn't Life by Jen on YouTube anymore, but that's just like what a lot of people know her by. So that's why I say that. The next book is actually The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. I feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I finally got it in the mail today. And this book is actually new. Like, it was...
Question for everyone. What are our thoughts on physical books versus digital books versus audiobooks? I kind of feel like I should like jam out to an audiobook. There is a dangerous conversation. There is an element to her, perhaps not to the extreme of being called a hoarder, but I definitely feel as if she very much enjoys instant gratification, and a lot of that can come in a material form. So haul after haul after haul after haul after, you know, Amazon delivery, after grocery shop, all of that stuff. It's instant. You can literally wait. Well, at least in the case of deliveries, you wait a day. But you know, if you go out and buy, I don't know, 50 US worth of earrings at a time, you're definitely getting kind of that hit of dopamine. I think it is, and yeah, it would be interesting if she kind of saw someone about that. As humans, from my understanding, we have like a general enjoyment of having things, of receiving things, but you know, in the modern day, you know, you can show examples like this, which is slightly frightening because it speaks to not just the things that we hoard and the things that we buy perhaps for no reason, but you know, that also works into our diet and consumption of all things, media, physical goods, food.
Released 2 days ago and I got it today, so I'm super excited. The book sounds absolutely amazing. It's about a girl who isn't happy, so her life is full of misery and regrets, and she's stuck in between life and death, and there's this library and it's called the Midnight Library, and every single book in the library actually shows the different type of life that she could have had, and not only does it affect her, but it affects everyone in her life. And soon her choices that she is making puts herself in danger and the library. So I don't know, that sounds pretty good. So currently at Walmart, and of course had to go to the Halloween decor.
Of course.
Becky got me loving it. Wow, well, that's kind of cool. Definitely goes with my theme.
She has too many decorations already. We don't celebrate Halloween down here in our corner of the Southern Hemisphere. I think the aesthetic's great. However, you're decorating for all of a month, which then leads into your November, December, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Putting that amount of monetary goods to decorating is interesting. Interesting when you're doing it for 1/12 of the year.
Okay then.
Oh, it says push to ring.
Happy Halloween, eh? Oh my God, is that Jack and Sally? Those are my babies. Y'all, that is so
not
cute. Becky, we should be Jack and Sally for Halloween.
I'm here for that. I would love that so much. Obviously, my thoughts are that Becky would be Jack and Amber would be Sally. Oh my God, and their dog could be the ghost dog. Great. It writes itself. I would love to see it, but I want to see it done like to 11, because you'd need like full body paint, like decent makeup, and like the costume might be a little bit hard. I think Becky would look dope as Jack though. That would be a good look.
I know. By the way, Becky and I already have our Halloween costume picked out. It's not this, although we should do this one year. So Becky is scanning her stuff. We pay for things separately, like we budget, like I told you guys, but this is what I got. I got this.
We pay for things separately. There's one income in that household. It's good. It's probably a smart question to ask. Does Becky get an allowance? Is there like what does that look like? I don't know how I'd feel about that dynamic in a relationship. If they can make it work, that's great. It's weird to me.
Cute Halloween decoration. The skulls from earlier that I showed you. This decoration, it says cures, potions, and poisons. I got some colored pencils. Becky recommended these to me. I got this adult coloring book. It's just Paradise Pictures. I wanted to try this. Crispy, creamy.
I wanted to try this. A tip for those of you who are interested in losing weight, who have never done it before, one of the key things is to not keep junk in your house. And that is a piece of food that I would consider junk.
Chocolate bar, it looked good. I got a few shirts. I got these Sharpie pins because...
Also, I love a bueno. The white chocolate buenos are where it's at. But also, I don't know, I guess that's another point of contention. Is she even on her weight loss journey anymore? Or is she just like not showing that on YouTube? Do we care at this point? I don't know. I'm more about it for her life and introspective at the moment.
Someone said that they're absolutely amazing.
I think there's a storm on the way too.
Oh, I forgot that I had these in my cart. Becky actually saw these. I don't think I'm gonna get them though. I don't think I'm gonna get this one, but I'm gonna get this one just for the fun of it. It's like a crystal crown.
Oh, yeah,
isn't that
cute.
so cute? I hope you guys can even hear me. Oh my God, that'd be bad. Okay, so we got home literally just now, but I need this video to go up. So I wanted to show you guys what I got from Target yesterday. I got all of these in 4X. So I got this sweater.
Okay, she said 4X. That never happens. It's always, this is a size 4, this is a size 5. That's a 5. This is a 6.
It has 2 different color grays. I don't know, it's something different. Becky was like, wow, that's outside of your element. She didn't word it exactly like that, but it's true. But it's fall, so we need some more sweaters. And then this like...
I miss when she did try-ons. I don't like this sitting down and just pulling stuff out. You don't get to actually see it, you know, in its prime.
Brownish copper one with these cute polka dots.
Okay.
And then I got some shirts.
Really pushing
This
this
one?
mustard brown color.
This one. Very fall colors. They're just regular t-shirts. And then I did get a gray as well, just to have to wear around the house. And the last thing I got was this leopard tank top. So I'm gonna try everything on because 4X in Target, I haven't tried their clothes in a hot minute. So I figured, why not try them now? So let's do this. Okay, so here's the gray shirt. It is a wee bit tight.
She is showing me. What's the point in doing
what I
both?
expected. It's just to wear around the house. Again, it is tight, but it's perfect for around the house. And we also have this one.
Why does she need these? Maybe she doesn't need them. Maybe she just wants them, and that's okay. It's okay to just want something and get it. But she just showed her wardrobe closet. It was filled.
I feel like this one fits me the best, to be honest. And I thought they were all the same material and stuff, but I guess not. Huh. I adore this sweater, but it is tight. It really is. I could see myself wearing this next year.
Everything's tight.
Out in public. But as for right now, I would feel too self-conscious, and that's just me being honest. So I don't like how short it is because I do have lymphedema in my stomach. You guys know that. Oh my god, I'm just wearing sweaters like this. It is another shorty. Which I hate. But it's cute. Nonetheless, I love it. Last but not least, the tank top. I find it to be so crazy how, like, depending on the brand and material, like 4X can fit me in several different ways. Like if you get a 3X from this place and a 6X from this place, sometimes they fit literally the same. Hey, Hoozle.
Yeah. Which is an interesting point to make, regardless of, you know, gendered clothing. Even in men's clothes, for instance, which is what I wear, when I go to buy a pair of jeans, a 38, and it's just denim. It's normally a 95 cotton, 5 spandex, or whatever the general blend is. Two waist size 38s will wear completely differently, and you can potentially wear them at hips or at waist. That makes a lot of difference. Yeah, a lot of people tell me once you find brands that you know you can measure consistently, that's a smart way to do it. But I guess when you're just doing these more impulsive purchases, you know, you're not even really going to try them on, I don't think.
I'm gonna go eat dinner. Okay, you guys, so for dinner, I decided to order ramen, and it comes with like the...
Why would you order ramen? You have noodles at home. I no doubt there are eggs and chicken in that fridge as well. Just make it.
Guts like this, which is so cool. It's chicken, fish, egg, boiled eggs, obviously ramen, bamboo, and we got the scallions, and then the broth is right here. I am so hungry, so this is gonna be flippin' amazing. And I've been craving real ramen for a minute now. So this is just a chicken broth.
The other conversation to have surrounding takeaway is that you don't know what goes in it. In January this year, on my journey, I decided that I would minimize everything that I'm purchasing externally, Whole Foods, measure, weigh, know exactly how many calories are going into what, how many macros I'm tracking, all of that. So if you go out and get something like this, it's really challenging to be able to tell, well, how much oil is in that broth, for instance, like from either bone marrow or from residual fats. The chicken you could probably eyeball. The noodles would be near to impossible unless they were just plain wheat. And you have no idea how much salt's in this entire. So for someone who watches their salt so religiously, just easing back on the takeout would, even if you said to yourself, I will allow myself takeaway 2 or 3 meals a week and plan it out and not just kind of wake up without you know, wake up without a plan for the day.
Ooh, that smells so good. Okay. Yes. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. So this is what it looks like.
Ramen.
Ta-da! Ramen to me is like so freaking filling. Like, oh my god, I'm so excited.
It should be, because in noodles and broth alone, normally, like just the instant stuff I'm talking about, there's on average like 500 calories per serve. So add to that a large egg at 70, 80, like that's already 600. With the chicken, you might be able to say that's like 120 grams uncooked, so maybe like 150 calories, so that's 750. Your vegetables, some people don't count vegetables when it comes to calories. I do, just because it helps me. So, you know, even if you wanted to say that on the small scale, that's 750 to 800 calories just in that. Like, that's not a small amount of food. For me, and what I'm doing at the moment, I'm eating between 1200 and 1500, which some of you may argue that that's crazy. But it's, you know, that would be like more than half of what I would allow myself per day in one bowl. Whereas if you took that chicken and had just chicken breast, you know, and then you bulked out your vegetables and you removed the carbohydrate element, you remove the as much of the fats, I guess, and salt in the stock, like you could make these calories last a meal and a snack, maybe 2 meals, depending on what you were having. Not mad at eggs though. Love eggs. Have had 3 already today.
I don't really care for these little babies right here, the fish cake or whatever you call them. But
Not a fan.
I'll definitely say that they're super cute. Okay, so yeah. I've taken a few bites and I'm sad to announce it's not that good. It's really not. There is another ramen.
Just tell us what you don't like about it. Would be an interesting piece of conversation. Not that just it's bad, don't like.
Actually, quite a few ramen places around here. There is 2 places in particular that are super amazing, but they don't deliver. And I didn't want to eat there physically. I don't know. Eating at restaurants during Corona just freaks me out. But yeah, it wasn't that great. So
in America it would. Here in Australia, pretty happy with distancing and working in restaurants as well, and understanding what the entire industry is trying to do to mitigate the potential of sickness. Yeah, over there, heck no.
My dinner's no good. I can't eat it. I cannot force myself to eat something I truly dislike if like I just can't. I'm not that type of gal. All right, you guys, it's that time. It's time for the curvy comment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you making fun of me?
A little bit.
Okay, so the curvy comment.
Also, like this top, big fan of animal prints in general, so hopefully we see more of that. Not sure about the arms, but really like the print.
Is from Jacqueline Heaton and a chocolate cake pop. Then she makes that face. She knows that she's killing herself, and she thinks it's a joke. Remember when she was smaller and admitted if things didn't change, she'd be dead before 40? It's getting real, and it's terribly sad.
So before she responds to this comment, we've spoken a lot about like ignoring your problems and how weird that contrast is when people are filming themselves, literally seeing their problems and talking about their problems every day and still not addressing it. You have to like want to change, you have to want to make changes and better yourself. And you know, you can't argue that she seems to want it that badly. They will come in waves, things will happen, and it will be a guttural reaction to say, oh, well, this is what I want to do and I really need to do this. But yeah, want and need are 2 different things, and motivation is key.
So, yeah, majority of this is true, besides the part thinking it's a joke. I most definitely do not think that. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye, Amber. Well, she didn't address that comment at all. What's the point in reading them? Yeah, I mean, that's where she's at the moment. again, like I said earlier, I would be interested to see what she's actually doing in terms of weight loss. I don't think she's doing anything at the moment. I remember a few months, maybe weeks ago, that she and Becky were planning to do Weight Watchers together. I don't think that that's happening again. Man, it's just sad. It's just sad. And the thing that kind of got me in that was, I'm bored, I want to leave the house, and so Walmart is the answer. When work was impacted by Corona earlier this year, I made the decision that I would be outside of the house for an hour every day. And so I took up roller skating, which I did when I was younger. And it's been really fun, and it's been something to do, and it doesn't cost me money, and it's not just instant gratification. So like learning to do tricks and moves and things like that are all, it's all, you know, progressive rather than instant. So yeah, hopefully, I don't know, that was all a bit blasé, but you know, it's always interesting to have a window into her current situation. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you later.